Whenever life gets you down, keeps you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you behind. And when you're all out of hope, down at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to throw you a line. If you ever get so low that you don't know which way to go, come on and take a walk in my shoes. Never worry about a thing, got the world on a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my blues. I take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. I take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming to stay. I gotta sing and I dance when I glance in my pants, and the feeling's like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way. Vivre, j'informe sauver. Faut qu'il en fasse pas, pas chouber du roi. Ça va c'est pas penis up to it out. Everybody! Take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. I take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming to stay. Yeah, I got great big amounts in the place where it counts, and the feeling's like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way.
My cows are monster.
Everything is going my way.
My meat is
everything is going my way.
Size doesn't matter.
Everything is going my way. Yum.
Well, afternoon everybody. How's it going today? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Sunday today. We're back in the saddle once again. It's time for some Assetto Corsa. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Where we last left off, we were playing some championship racing. We were doing the 599 GTV, and oh man, did that one take us quite a bit. But now, we'll go ahead and pick up where we left off. We're doing the Advanced Trofeo Championship, so we should be on... Let's actually find out. Let's see here. There we go. Here it is. AT1. Yep, there you go, with long race weekends. There we go. So you just got to get 30 points to win, but that's not why we're here. We're here to do all of the championship races in this one.
Get your carry on. Okay. Where are we gonna go first? Where do you want to go first?
Alrighty, folks, let's go ahead and dive right in. Sorry about that. Just had to say bye to my mom as she's going to go out for the day. Let's go ahead and rock and roll. 458, Italia. Stage 3. Should be quite the drive. I remarked earlier that I do love this car. One second, folks. They can call her Cell. Not that important. Okay, so let's go back here. There we go. Ah, dang it. Timed it incorrectly. Just took a little bit of a shortcut there, folks. Nothing to worry about. Like I told you, folks, I really do love this car. This car always feels nicer than the other ones. Sunday drive. about this car just puts a smile on my face. And I'm a manual kind of guy. I hate the floppy pedals. Like, this car, for me, in my opinion, feels better than the 599X. Like, the 599X feels chunky, feels too fat for its own good. But this one feels light, compact, easy to handle. Quite essentially, this is what a Ferrari should feel like. Very nice indeed. Very cool. Sorry, folks, I'm just messaging a friend right now. Back on. Alright, let's jump into stage 3, or stage 2. Oh. Hidden Farina, where are you when we need you? Beautiful design house. no business doing it, but just decided to just spin out randomly. When I accelerate, the car starts to oversteer. Okay, there is no way that this car is locked up like that. No way.
_. Hi, Mr. Pachuli of Assetto Corsa Kappa.
How's it going, Neutralize? Welcome back to the stream, my friend. Pachuli. Yeah, I remember. You told me that's the guy who literally loses his shit on Call of Duty. I remember that. How's it going today, my friend? Hopefully you're having a great day today. Sunday afternoon. I got my racing mixtape.
Game 5 train.
Got my racing mixtape going. And we're doing in one of my favorite cars in the entire game, the 458. Lord knows, I love this car. How's your Sunday been going, my friend? Or your weekend, rather, I should say. Surprising, I'm not actually raging too hard on this one today. Like I said, the 458 is my nice sweet spot in this game. It feels nice, it controls nice, it's got great power to it. Absolutely enjoy it. Everything about this car is amazing. And thank you again for sending me over the mod list and everything else. I haven't had a chance to take a look at it yet. Or rather, install it yet, I should say.
I've been dealing with bad luck. Simrit had issues during the summer, PC issues, and through the whole weekend the PC was being a pain again, LUL.
Oh, you were trouble. Oh, God, I hate it. Man, nothing's a bigger pain than troubleshooting your PC issues due to manufacturer issues. God. Hopefully you've got it resolved, or hopefully you're working on your backup computer right now. That are working off of your backup. Yeah, my weekend's been a little bit busy, so I haven't had a chance to install any of the mods yet, so I'm sorry to say that I'm still with the basic-ass menu in this game. But I do have all the DLC. I do remember that part. I own all the DLC for this game. It's always a must for me in any racing game. You gotta get all the DLC. I also like about the 458 Racing series here, the second one at least, as well as the first one, is the laps are 6 rather than 8. Never feels like it's overstaying its welcome like you did with the fat, heavy 599 races, which were all 8 laps apiece. Nothing like racing in a chunky boy car across the track for 8 laps.
Neutralize underscore. Nah, I'm a PC hardware enthusiast, so I know what I'm doing, somewhat. Just been that extra weird. It's like the PC knows I'm not a complete noob, so it's not doing any easy to troubleshoot things, only the weirdest shit LUL.
I love that part too. It's when your issues are not part of the ordinary wear and tear, and it just out of the blue, just randomly things happen. I've at the very least been lucky that I haven't had too many weird issues like that. The weirdest issue I've ever had with my PC setup was basically just dealing with my gaming hard drive went out, but it lasted its full life, I guess you could say. It was a 6 terabyte. So it went out, unfortunately, after 6 years, which is about, what you'd expect it to go out on. I gotta do a better job of monitoring the life of these ones and, dumping data and getting it all back very quickly. But luckily I already had a backup, so this one I don't have to worry about.
HDD or SSD?
So the SSD I use for my boot, only for booting. My main gaming hard drives are all hard drives, like HDDs. So they're all just your standard ones. They're all 6 terabyte ones, except for my standard hard drive, which I use for 1 terabyte. Document saving, video saving, picture saving, things like that. My computer runs both as my work computer and as my gaming rig. So it's powerful enough to do both. So yeah, so it's about 6 years is about the life expectancy of a standard hard drive of that size. The larger size hard drives, the larger the size you get in hard drives, the lower the life expectancy.
Well, 6 years isn't that much for an HDD. Do you have a RAID config?
No, I don't do RAID setup when I looked into it because I wanted to do it for my for some of my movies and music. That was way too much money. Oh, it's just the setup itself. I have an old Synology one my friend gave me with the hard drives on there, and I've been trying to troubleshoot the issues I've had with because I set it up as a kind of a network drive, and now I'm dealing with network issues as it's not quite syncing up with my new router. So I'm trying to figure out what's the issue regarding it.
Neutralize underscore. RAID 1 could be great, cause it doesn't require too much drives, just a pair number every time.
Yeah, no, I've thought about it too, but on the totem pole of what I wanted to buy in terms of upgrading my PC, RAID kind of ranked a little low. The one thing I wanted to change out next on my computer, and I'm thinking about it eventually, was my motherboard and my CPU. So I have a nice Asus motherboard on here, but it's 2018. It still works, and I still love it. But I would like to maybe one of these days upgrade it eventually. And then same thing with the CPU. I have a Ryzen 7, but it's I'd like to change it out to something a little bit more newer. Maybe a newer version of the 7 or possibly the Ryzen 9. Or dare I say, if I do get enough money, the Threadripper. That would be totes.
Neutralize underscore. Do you have the workloads to trigger even a Ryzen 9? LUL, I doubt it. LUL.
No, I don't. I don't think I do. But for me personally, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And it still would be within my budget range. Honestly, I always thought about it. And I've always said, you know, eventually I'll have to upgrade. I don't think I would ever have the workload to do something like that. Like this PC setup, even as it stands, is still pretty beefy and handles most of the games that I play and the streaming that I do. But it'd still be a nice thing to have. Always got to use more power. It's always been my philosophy. I mean, I upgraded my RAM. I didn't need to upgrade my RAM, but I did.
Threadripper are actually slower in gaming than regular comms on Horizon.
Really? See, that one I didn't know. I always figured with all those cores and everything else that those Threadrippers have, they'd be excellent for gaming. Yeah, aside from hard drive, the last thing I upgraded in this computer was I upped another 32 gigs of RAM on here, so I'm rocking 64, even though I don't need 64.
Neutralize underscore. No, it's not that easy, unfortunately. There's way more finest than just higher numbers is better.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking all RPG-like, where big numbers... Shit. Don't ever take your eyes off the road, folks. Where high numbers equals better. That was the last upgrade I did. Was aside from the hard drive, was adding more RAM. Shit. So I added another 32 gigs of RAM, so I'm now up to 64. I don't use 64, but
what Ryzen 7 do you have right now?
Ooh. So I got mine. My setup was in 2018, so it is a 2700 series. So it's a little bit older in terms of architecture. I built my computer right on 2018, so that was right before the whole Bitcoin mining thing took off. So when I got it, I originally had a 2080 in there, and that was my original graphics card. Eventually, though, I upgraded now to a 3090 Ti, and I have 64 gigs instead of 32 gigs of RAM. And I did my first gaming hard drive swap out. That was the latest stuff that I've done with it. So my rig is much beefier. But, like I said, eventually I'm going to have to swap out the motherboard and the CPU, along with maybe changing out the NVMe SSD that I have in here. It's only a 500 gig one. But I'd like to maybe just do 1 terabyte just because. So far it's done as well. I don't install anything on the NVMe. I don't, aside from the OS, I don't really put anything else on there, like storage-wise. I figured I might as well try upgrading it. How about you, Neutralize? What's your setup look like? How's your rig looking?
Oh, so you could upgrade to something like Ryzen 7 5800X3D. X3D is a stacking technology of level 3 cache. That boosts game's performance by quite a bit. That will absolutely destroy your 2700X easily, and do not require any motherboard swap.
Thanks for the recommendation. I might have to add that to my list here. Let's just add that one to my PC part picker.
Just an update of your BIOS, and boom.
Let's see. That price ain't terrible. Only about $192. And they got, you know, Black Friday coming up. Yeah, okay, it's a socket AM4, so yeah, I don't actually have to upgrade my motherboard. Add that one to PC part picker.
Neutralize underscore. You have to update your BIOS with your old CPU before swapping your CPU.
Well, if I was going to do that, I probably have to also update my OS anyways. I have a Windows 10, so I'd probably have to update either to an updated version of that Windows 10, or I'd have to go over and do what I was planning to do, which was it was a what do you call it? I was going to go to a Linux-based operating system after this. I would not go into Windows 11. That's for sure.
Neutralize underscore. You don't have to, but Windows 10 ends support in October 2025.
Yeah. Don't I know it? That's Windows' way of saying, well, you guys haven't quite upgraded to your to our newest shitty OS, so we're just gonna force you to. So. I hate it, and I hate that they're doing that. But I would never... But even when they end support, I'm not going over to Windows 11. Like I said, I was going to go adopt Linux and be done with it.
Neutralize underscore. You can debloat W11 quite a bit though, with third-party software.
See, the thing is, I still hate it. And I hate everything about it. And because I use it for work. And everything about it pisses me off compared to Windows 10. And I do know that there are ways you can debug it, remove it like I did with Windows 10 and everything else, but it just pisses me off. It's like, at some point, you're going to have to jump ship, and I think Linux would be the perfect time to jump over. So I'm going to become the Penguin Man, basically. Ah, shithead. They like that, bitch boy.
Neutralize underscore. Oh, I get it, trust me. But Linux isn't quite there yet, in my opinion. But the moment it is, I'm switching second one LUL.
So far I've been learning it using my Steam Deck, so I haven't had too much trouble. Damn it. So far I've been using it on the Steam Deck and haven't been having too much trouble with it, so the Proton OS on there. The only thing I've had issues with is just knowing that you have to install, you know, just every driver that you need, so, and it doesn't automatically download. Just getting used to that.
You have a Steam Deck? That's a great little machine, isn't it?
I absolutely love it, and I had the first generation of it when it first came out. Pre-ordered it, shipped, and it got shipped, and I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's also, I tell people, it's a great learning tool for Linux. Like if you don't feel comfortable using Linux on your desktop, try it on the Steam Deck. But yeah, it makes gaming on the go 10 times better. I'm off my game right now, hang on. But yeah, Steam Deck's made gaming so much easier for me. It's also made learning Linux very easy. Oh my god, bro, come on, bullshit.
Neutralize underscore. Yeah, plus it isn't locked up or restrained hardware-wise or software-wise. You can repair it. You can swap SSDs. It's a great device. Not a locked down piece of junk like Apple can do.
Oh, absolutely. It's quite the amazing little tool to have. Like I said, the only thing I've got hung up on was the drivers and trying to get them in there, but, you know, finagling around with it is just part of the experience. I would say my only big gripe with the Steam Deck has been just when I plug in a headset in the very top of there, if the headset doesn't have, like, or if it has its own mic, it'll just keep defaulting to either the Steam Deck mic or it'll disable it. I haven't quite been able to figure out why that is. Gotta be more aggressive. You like that, you pricks? Jerk-offs. Haha. Retired. Loser.
Neutralize underscore. I'm not that big of an ecologist, cause you know, I like petrol cars, but it's great to see product that will not end up being useless because of locked up hardware or software.
Listen, we already have, you know, enough of that stupid e-waste floating around because of Apple. I don't need it, you know, to be every product does not need to go, you know, the way of the dodo and have to be recycled and thrown away. So the concept of being able to swap out parts is amazing. So that's one thing, again, I love about the Steam Deck. For me, it's worth learning through everything, because that's all it is to me. It's just a learning experience. If I could learn how to use Apple products at work because it's part of my job, I think I can learn Linux on for fun because I eventually plan to upgrade to it. Plus, like I said, the Steam Deck kind of makes up for the fact that I don't have to actually upgrade my Windows because of the stupid design of a couple games down here. So, Forza Horizon 4 and 5 don't work on my computer because my Windows isn't quite updated there with their latest updates. So, because Microsoft is Microsoft, they're like, nope, gotta have those updates. They're somehow necessary to run this game. I use the Steam Deck to make up for that, which is nice. So it's another tool that saves me through that. And I know my friend doesn't have the most powerful hardware and is always short for cash, but the Steam Deck helps him out a lot because it can run most of his games on his library that are a little bit more demanding.
Neutralize underscore. Do you know about framework laptops? That looks exciting too. I hope it will get big enough so the industry goes that way too.
I hope so too. Framework laptops is also the same premise as the Steam Deck, right? They were designed to have interchangeable parts as well, if I remember correctly.
Neutralize underscore. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. Like I said, instead of all these laptops ending up in the junkyard or whatever, actually swap out parts. And also, you know, having the ability to customize it to your specifications. Because there's a lot of stuff I miss from having laptops.
Even CPU/motherboard and GPU are swappable.
Well, I'm one of those guys who misses having a LAN port on his laptop, and most laptops these days don't have one anymore. So I have to use with newer laptops, I end up having to grab a USB-C to, Ethernet converter. They make those. And that's the way these new laptops are now spec'd, just to keep compacting them and making them smaller and smaller. I'm like, the laptop is already thin as is. It's not a monster. It doesn't need to, doesn't need to be paper thin. It's ridiculous.
Neutralize_. Smaller is cool, but if it's unusable, it kinda defeat the point. LUL.
It's kind of also like just kind of sad. It's just prone to break easier if it's smaller like that. But I guess that's the point of it. Like I said, all part of that planned obsolescence. In this case, just planned breakability. It's so fragile that it can't withstand anything else that, any minor damage would just knock it out of commission. Most games work. The biggest hurdle of every Steam Deck game that I've had that doesn't work correctly has always been easy anti-cheat.
Neutralize_. I would kinda disagree with that. Lighter reduce weight, so the lighter it is, the less it will crash intensely into the core it's falling. But of course, it depends how it's built.
I mean, if they could just capture that sturdiness of a Nintendo GameCube or an original Xbox, that would be nice. I think that's a nice sweet spot between capturing your durability, because those things lasted forever. Both those things are wholeheartedly durable. Yeah, easy anti-cheat has been the one thing that's broken most of the Steam games, I think, on there. It just does not like Linux, and it doesn't work. You have to bypass it or crack the game in order to play it correctly.
Facing the limit of consumerism and capitalism. They want things to eventually break, so we have to rebuy.
It's what I call it. What do you call it? Cronyism is really what it is. It's businesses who kind of lost their mission from when they started. And you look at how cars, how refrigerators, electronics, things like that used to run back in the old days. They used to run forever. Refrigerators back in the 60s, those things ran forever. They were unkillable. When they realized nobody was buying the new ones, that's when they created planned obsolescence. It's just another way to just kind of sell something. This kind of like needs to be a little bit rechecked for that kind of bullshit. I was always of the mind that you create more customers by, you know, inspiring brand loyalty. If you have people not buying that new product or your staple product, create a new product that they need. You don't have to freaking, what's it called? Design a device intentionally, you know, made it trash just so it breaks down, you know, after 5 years, and then, oops, oh, sorry, you better go down and buy a new one.
Neutralize underscore. They don't want to touch big companies. They just don't.
Yeah, that goes without saying. If you need any further example, you can look no further than Boeing. I've never seen a company get away with so much BS as Boeing has, with how much their planes are sucking. I was hitting the wrong pedal there. Why is it not shifting up? It's like, oh, it's tapping left instead of right. Boeing is a perfect example of a once great company that can't quite fix itself and doesn't want to. It's already set for life. It doesn't need anything else. Makes me sad, but it's just kind of like, what else can I say has already been said? Everyone's making too much money for them to even, you know, rock the boat, as they say. But ultimately, I think that's what people need to understand. Easy anti-cheat was the one thing I found as the biggest hurdle against games becoming Steam Deck compatible. That is what I've seen a lot of issues with. Which is a shame because easy anti-cheat is literally easy to beat. I literally, what's it called? Seen so many tutorials on how to do it for Halo, Master Chief Collection, for who else ran it? Jump Force when it ran it. There was so many different games that ran it, and then it's just easy to beat. So, like, what's the point? Why do they still implement it?
Game 5 train.
And then apparently, as they figured out with GTA 5, they implemented easy anti-cheat. This was their method of dealing with the cheaters. It literally broke the Steam Deck version of it. And then they said, oh, we don't have any plans on fixing it, whatever. And now people are DDoSing Rockstar servers and basically downvoting the game, which I'm just like, well, maybe that'll get Rockstar's attention. I don't think so, but it's just like, whatever. That's just how they are. That was their big thing, kerfuffle with this week with Rockstar anyways. They implemented easy anti-cheat on all their servers, and basically all Steam Deck players got the shaft. And like, well, we don't care. So people have been asking for refunds, getting refunds from Rockstar. I can't remember the name of the group. There's several groups that are DDoSing their servers, taking them down. And then, of course, people just, you know, leaving negative reviews, just like they did with Helldivers. Let him, you're the customer, you let the company know you're pissed, and you're not going to stand for it. That's the way you fight back. You got to do it with your wallet. that guy that disqualified because he's a jerk off?
Neutralize underscore. Yeah, that worked until the early 2000s, but now the interest isn't really the consumer anymore. It's shareholders they want to really please. The market can't correct itself.
Well, I would say that Ubisoft is learning that lesson the hard way, because now when you cause them no sales, like with apparently what's been going on with their whole Assassin's Creed, their latest game, Shadows or whatever, it's been causing such a stink for them, and their stock has been going down, and now their shareholders are now demanding the person who's in charge of Ubisoft resign, and that they also, take the company back to private, so no more shareholder mentality, as they call it. So it can be effective, but it's only effective when people come together and do it. That's the thing. It's the reason why they call it in business like the union style. It's basically you come together and then you can't break. Or they can't break you. Hooray, we did it. That's 3, there's 4, and there's 5 and 6. And on Nürburgring. Next up is our good old friend, the circuit, the Spa. Alright. It's gonna be a lengthy one.
Neutralize underscore. Yeah, but see, when you see companies like Nvidia, they don't care about gamers screaming about prices. Because they have an exploding market on AI. So shareholders are kept happy anyway.
I would argue that Nvidia should probably care about their customers, since still their biggest brick and mortar is going to be, their graphics card sales, but that's where you either seek out their competition, or I know for a fact that their business model isn't sustainable, I should say. You can't sustain everything on a shareholder mentality. And especially you're not going to be able to sustain it on AI. Especially when your whole market is geared towards graphics cards.
It's not anymore. Professional cards, and AI is taking over for them. It's way more cash coming in right now versus gaming. The numbers are kinda ridiculous. But, as you said, that could be a bubble ready to pop at any point.
It really is. Because they're just entering that market, I don't think what they have is sustainable. But like I said, maybe that's just me. fact that I can't catch up with this guy. Perfect.
Neutralize underscore. It will probably hit a point where every companies will have enough of that AI hardware to not buy anything for a while.
Damn it. Thought I could have rear-ended him really quickly. I underestimated that. Yeah, that's where the market's going, unfortunately for them. So, I mean, they can enjoy their records that they set. There you go, buddy. Just gotta be a little bit more aggressive.
Or the AI hype will fall at a cliff. LUL. That could also happen. Cause right now the market is saturated with AI bullshit, and people are slowly getting bored of it. LUL.
Yeah. The most what I've seen AI's use as people who love to shitpost and do memes, and apparently college kids who love writing their papers with AI. Apparently the most I've seen that who are closely enjoying it. Outside of that, there's actually a few of my friends in software development that do use it, just because you can use it to write basic code, so you can kind of save yourself some time. So it'll dial back eventually.
Donald Trump like it too. Did you see that generated photo with Kamala Harris from the back, facing a massive communist flag? LUL.
Yeah, like I said, you know, memers and shitposters. People who love doing that kind of stuff. That's what it's there for. Oh, and then of course you'll see if it can be going around. That's the one thing I forgot to mention, was people forgot about them, was for the porn industry, using them for using that kind of stuff to generate that kind of stuff. If porn gets its hands on it, then it'll start taking off. It's getting sophisticated, and the other thing about it is with each passing day it just keeps getting better. So you're going to come to that point where it's going to be indistinguishable. You know, like, I didn't know so-and-so put out a 16.
Neutralize underscore. I'm not a communist, I'm anarcho-socialist, but it's funny to see Trump calling Harris a communist. Dude has no idea what communism is, or even just socialism in general. For a communist, Harris is lesser far right, that's it lol.
It's whatever, like I said, I don't wade too much into politics. This has been for me, it's just been just muted. This cycle has been all muted for me. I don't wade too much into politics. I don't like talking about it because there's already enough people talking about it that are doing enough of that for me. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna chill. I don't even care. It's kind of like I've checked out. Oh, music stopped. Only mean one thing. The player wants to know if I want to continue watching. Alright, give me 1 second here. We will switch over. There we go. Now I hit this button right there. Head on over here. Come on.
Neutralize _. I'm default less involved than before, cause it was running me insane and depressed. But here and there, talking about it with real people, even when they disagreed, is way better than seeing bullshit on social media.
That's true, but I always felt that just cutting that part out when you're, especially when you're online with your friends, is much healthier. Like there's already so much. If you tune it out and you just chill with your friends, you forget about it all, forget about the world, forget about what's going on. Everything just kind of feels a little bit better. I call it a detox. Basically, you stop looking at social media, you stop doing this stuff, you just kind of hang out with your friends, and you just shut yourself off to the world for a day or two. You feel much better that way. It helps out a lot.
Neutralize _. Yeah, that's true.
This car, I absolutely love it. I really do. 458 just did. Like I said, I love driving this. Just out of all the cars in this game, this is the one I love driving the most because of how well it handles, how well it feels.
Neutralize _ I've been slowly progressing toward disconnecting off social media, and it's improving my mental health dramatically.
I just kind of enjoy the shit posts or enjoy the funny stuff that goes on with social media. I don't take it too seriously. That's the idea. If you do it that way, then you'll enjoy social media a lot more. I've definitely found it a lot better than being sitting there glued to it, having it dictate this and that about your life, or you need to hear about this or be outraged about that. You can get out of here. There's enough problems in the world. Don't need that kind of stuff. Go very far back. So I remember the days of MySpace when it was just about having fun. That's it. Same thing with Facebook. When Facebook first started, you had to have that college email. I just remember it was just, like I said, it was just a bunch of fun stuff you could do with your friends. Post pictures and whatnot. Everyone takes social media way too seriously. Half the stuff I post about is either about me going live, about anime, and stuff I enjoy, wines, things like that. I just, weird stuff.
Reddit is the only one that I still enjoy visiting regularly. Cause I follow subreddit of my interests. It's great.
Reddit does have some good subreddits when it comes to doing, like I found, for doing technology builds, for doing setups for troubleshooting issues. I do kind of miss the old days of going to forums and doing stuff like that. But, you know, Reddit's a nice substitute for it, I guess. But YouTube is where it's at whenever I need to have a tutorial done or anything like that, whenever I'm doing stuff. When I was swapping out one of my friend's old NES controllers, I was swapping out a couple parts in there. I was like, how do I do this? Oh, that's on YouTube. Perfect. Got the tutorial right there waiting for me. Makes life that easier.
Neutralize underscore. Gamer Nexus and hardware unboxed for the win.
Yeah, definitely for sure. It keeps reminding me I need to up my thing on my wish list. I gotta get a new soldering iron. I got some work on a PS1 I gotta do, a couple of them. Just gotta do some handy dandy repairs, see what's going on with them. Be my first project into it, and eventually, because I've been watching a lot of tutorials on it, I'm going to start doing the backlights for the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and stuff like that. Because I've been watching a lot of people do swaps for that. That was definitely interesting. And I wanted to upgrade mine, because that definitely adds a lot of pop to it.
I'm not a fan of being a fan, if that makes sense, but I've to admit, I'm really close to be a fanboy of the entire team of Gamer Nexus. This team is great.
Well, it just means that you're going to say you're not married to one thing or another, but you will say that you will make an exception. I think that's a better way to put it. That I can understand. That makes perfect sense.
Neutralize underscore. Exactly, I'm not gonna excuse too much bullshit, just cause it's someone I enjoy watching.
Just about your tolerance level for that kind of stuff, or what you're willing to, as they say, write off. At some point you can't always write off, or I can't say you shouldn't write off horrible behavior. Like, the latest thing I was watching was, or hearing about that I didn't really comment on, but I was just laughing at, because it was the latest thing that popped up, was there was VTuber drama going on, and I guess it was a VTuber by the name of Fruit, F-R-O-O-T. I guess she released this manifesto, 96 pages of, you know, what was going on with her and why she was, like, you know, she had broken up with her husband broke up with her, I guess, and just casually just admitting that in those 96 pages that you cheated on him while he was deployed. And then when he came home, he finds out, and you're just saying that, you know, you're surprised that he's angry. And I was like, I don't know what you were expecting, but, you know, most guys aren't really keen with you cheating on them numerous times while somebody's deployed.
Oh yes, great stuff, LUL.
Yes, and then I think the worst part about it, though, was all the people defending Fruit. I think that was probably all these people excusing the cheating and everything else. Like, we're just gonna skip past the fact that her husband was deployed, she cheated on him multiple times, and then she played the victim.
People sometimes.
Like, that's something, but this is kind of like how it is, I guess. You know, it's okay to cheat. Is that what we're saying? It's okay to cheat on your significant other? Like, when you marry a military guy, you know he has to be deployed. You know he has to be out for a while. Okay, so the idea is that, you know, he'll be back. You know, pending anything, you always hold out that hope to be back unless saying otherwise. They come back, they deliver the bad news, but not while he's deployed and then just decide to say, I'm just going to start sleeping around because it's been, about a week or a month. That is, like I said, that's quite the eye-opener. I was reading through some of those comments, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty funny. Not gonna lie, it's the funniest thing I've read in a long time. This is what people excuse. This is what people are okay with. Penalties.
You just have to imagine their reaction if it was happening to them.
Well, it's the old age-old thing is they ask you, how would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning? And if their first response is, but I did have breakfast this morning, you're not exactly dealing with somebody who understands abstract concepts or empathy. And that's how I think these people are. They treat dating like this, or even treat marriage like this. It's okay. It's like not the end of the world. Well, I cheated on him. It's not the end of the world. Some people are okay with that, I guess. But that's just how they feel that's how it should be, or significant others should be okay with that. Like, I don't know what fantasy land you're listening to, but the majority of people aren't okay with you cheating on them. That's usually a deal breaker. Races down. Two to go. I think I said Imola is next, and then ending it on the Nürburgring. Let's see here.
Neutralize _. Yeah, or like a checklist they have to fill in their life. I don't get that. Like people want to fill that normality of being married, having a house, having a car and blah blah blah. Even if it's crap, they just have to do it, to be socially accepted. LUL, I just hate that mentality so much.
If you don't want to be married, if you just want to sleep around, like, more power to you. Don't do it. But know that when you do get married, you're committing to that one person. And if that thing scares you, just, don't get married. Alright, there we go. Okay. Stage 3, it's personal best. Ooh, boy. Okay. There's a Mola. Alright, let's keep going.
Neutralize _. I don't have to be married to be committed to someone I love. What the fuck LUL, plus I'm anti-theist. I don't believe in gods or religions, so you know just for that, I'm never getting married LUL.
Well, that's like I said, that's kind of the thing, is if you want to be that way, that's fine. But for somebody to, get married and then say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead out there and I'm just going to cheat on my husband. I was like, if you're feeling those thoughts or you're doing that way, just call it quits right then and there. Don't start cheating on him repeatedly, and then he finds out about it, and then don't expect him to not be upset about it, that you've been lying to him the whole time. What did you expect him to say? Oh, I love you anyways, sweetie. It's like, no. He was like, yeah, we're done. Wow, okay, buddy.
I don't think it's about the marriage, it's about just being with someone you love in general. Married or not. It's about general respect of your partner LUL.
Well, I don't think she really had that one. But thanks to she has a legion of followers there to tell her that she did nothing wrong.
Neutralize underscore. FFS.
Really? Really? Alright, mulligan again. Just gonna keep swinging from the left to the right, huh?
Neutralize underscore. It's not Dirt Rally, Game Strain Kappa.
I'm not expecting to be Dirt Rally, but I wasn't expecting to have that level of, never mind. I'm expecting traction control and stability control to kick in at some point.
Game 5 Train. Stream Avatars Extension. Underscore. Lines. Work on it, man. Your life will get a lot easier.
He's getting, just trying to find that right moment where I can send somebody into the dirt. Because somebody definitely needs to go in there. In here tell me, oh no, yeah, the AI is definitely like this, like totally like this.
LUL.
Satisfying. But I don't think I can slow down for that much. So we'll a mulligan again. I was gonna say, always something satisfying about sending somebody in the wall.
Neutralize underscore. Don't do it, chili.
No, that was just me, fantasizing that the driver caught on fire and then he died. What's it called? I know these Ferraris are fire prone. I really do love it when they tap my tail, because it just kind of puts me in a bind where I have to either let go of the accelerator and then lose the position, or what's it called? Or try to fight through the speed wobbles. So I'm just gonna choose my third. Really, you asshole? That's what I'm talking about when I say the AI deserves no mercy. Fuck! Just keep tapping me and it messes up my. Dang it. Comfortable now. Just get overly aggressive, and that position is yours. And then you get to retire 2 people as a result of it.
No penalty on that. That's bullshit, LUL.
Well, I know penalties are on, so I don't know why it didn't give me a penalty, but I'm not going to care. At this point, I got a chance to retire 2 people from the race as a result of my actions, and I'm happy with that. But yes, no penalty apparently. That is very weird. But whatever, I'll take it. The AI apparently, or the computer itself, doesn't know when to issue a penalty. Because I know in Forza Motorsport I would have gotten a penalty for that. I don't even need to ask why I'm getting a lot of vibrations in my steering wheel right now.
Neutralize_. That's settings, but that wheel will vibrate and do a ton of noise anyway. It's kinda built like that. But you can calm it down for sure.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that this one does tend to feel like it's fighting me a lot half the time, and I've always wondered if I should just kind of turn off the force feedback, or at least turn it down a little bit more. I had to decrease it about 20% from what it was originally. I might have to do it some more. Don't get me wrong, I do love to have that feeling of connection to the road and whatnot, but it just starts to get a little bit overwhelming as the longer the race goes on.
underscore. I will help you to set that up correctly when you'll have some times and the mods installed. It's gonna feel certainly better when you'll know a little better what you're doing LUL.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Neutralize. Yeah, I think I can have some time maybe this weekend. I might be able to get it, start the process of setting everything up. I'll let you know just because it's been like this weekend was kind of like, no, I was a little too tied up with everything. Didn't have enough time to do anything. I was completely unavailable Saturday. Thought I at least had some time in the morning to do it.
No worries. Neutralize underscore. Whatever works for you, life isn't a race, contrarily to that game LUL.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry to get anywhere in life like that badly compared to what I am in a hurry to finish these races. Otherwise, I'd be probably doing 160 like I'm doing right now, right? No matter where I went. I told you last time that I do American Truck Simulator 2 with this setup here, which I feel like is a little bit too much for that setup, but I do enjoy it. That's what I've been thinking about when I race this, and when I was racing and playing this game, I'm like, maybe we should start doing some American Truck Simulator to kind of break up this feeling here. Because hauling ass in that game and hauling ass in this game, there's two different types of feelings. Like, I always feel so amazing hauling ass in a gigantic rig setup, hauling an 18-wheeler across the country. But I know they also did they're releasing another game, and I was surprised that they were talking about it. It was it Tokyo Extreme Racer? That's what it was. Like, I was surprised to see that title pop up again. And I was like, really? Shit. Tokyo Extreme Racer was a blast from the past when I first heard that they were planning to release a new title. I mean, it's a welcome change, but it's interesting because I used to play that on the Dreamcast and the PS2, and that was a whole different type of feeling right there.
Neutralize underscore. I do that too, yeah. Force feedback is actually surprisingly detailed on a direct drive.
This force feedback is, like I said, I love it. I really do. It's just sometimes I feel like I'm fighting my steering wheel to maintain control of
Neutralize
the car.
underscore. You feel every detail. It's great.
I will say it was a trip comparing this game when I was playing it. And I was trying out Forza Motorsport originally for the OG Xbox, the original. I believe I have to say that. I'm saying that way too much. Like the original Forza Motorsport, not the remake, the new one. Yeah, playing that one on the OG Xbox was just something else. I'm so surprised. It was in a good way. It was like it was a nice feeling. Did it again. What is about that corner? The last corner has been tripping me up. There's also a funny challenge I was thinking about doing one of these days. I might have to try it, maybe on a birthday stream or something, or maybe just out of the blue. It'll be to program a non-racing game and play it with the steering wheel setup that I have here. So, like, can you play Call of Duty while using the Logitech G29? I thought about doing something like that just to get more, just to get more use out of the wheel. But I might just settle for just getting an e-brake at the very least, so that way I can get some drifting going.
Neutralize _ Minecraft on a steering wheel was done by Technoblade on YouTube. It's a classic of his channel.
He did Minecraft with his steering wheel? Oh, I gotta look that up. Oh, that's hilarious. Minecraft on the steering wheel. Jesus. Now that's something else. Let's see here. That's Mola done. Alright, let me just take a quick bathroom break here. And then we'll finish up that last set of races here. Take a pause for the cause there with the music, and we'll switch over to a different style of music here as we take a break. So, be right back, folks.
Neutralize _ If you don't know, that legend unfortunately died because of cancer, at 23 young. He had one of the biggest influence on the
Turner, my name is Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Thank you for locating my long-lost son, Dale Dimmadome, heir to the Dimsdale Dimmadome fortune. If there's anything I can ever do to repay you for your kindness, all you need to do is ask.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. That's right, Doug Dimmadome. 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 Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Alrighty, let's see here. If you don't know, that legend unfortunately died because of cancer at 20. Ah, jeez. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Freaking cancer, man. Always ends up taking the best people. God rest his soul. Hopefully he found it. He's in a better place now. Alright, let's see here. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see here. Final one, Nürburgring GP. Doing this again, huh? Sorry there, Diego. Did I hit you? Really? Just casually just making it. Lucky I didn't get to knock you out that last round there, mister. But another two drivers out of the race. I can live with that. Really? Really? Okay, bro. Alright, whatever.
Neutralize underscore. Yes, really. Lines LUL.
Normally I'd say I would think that the braking would be able to handle something like that very easily without having to stay in a segmented line, but, you know. I'm not dealing with a car with equipped with carbon ceramic brakes or anything, am I?
Did its job. The tires couldn't keep up with the steering angle you asked for. That's what happened.
Ah, so my next bet would be to switch to stickier tires.
Neutralize underscore. No, just get better at positioning LUL.
I'll give you that. Staying on the line was never my strongest suit when it came to racing. I usually cut the corners in order to get a better time or get a better steering angle, as you would call it. For me, it was just playing smart and getting through it as fast as possible. But the penalty system in this game makes that a no-go for strategy.
Neutralize underscore. Stop blaming hardware in the game. Start to ask yourself how can you improve. Otherwise you know what name I will call you, Kappa.
Tell you what, improvement starts when I'm done with racing the AI and I start racing people. How's that? I'm down for the multiplayer and down for racing the AI. I think this map is just not my map. I'd rather be racing on the full Nürburgring 13-mile track than the little GP circuit map.
Neutralize underscore. I can guarantee you, you will not be able to do all the solo like that LUL, especially on time attack. You can't get away with bumping bots out of the tracks LUL.
Very true. I'm actually haven't seen any time attacks since I started the championship, but I'm actually looking forward to at least trying it with the time attacks. But the time attacks are the one thing I would like to use to improve, but I don't seem to run into them anymore. Instead, it's just racing against bots. And as this popular saying goes, Rubbin's racing. So I don't know what those bots were thinking, but since they want to be overly aggressive with me, I'll be overly aggressive with them.
Game 5 train. Stream avatars extension. Neutralize underscore. In touring cars, supercars V8, or NASCAR, yes, that saying can kinda go. On GT series or whatever other categories, not so much LUL.
Like I said, I usually, when I play multiplayer, I always play clean. I always play clean, whether it's Forza Motorsport, whether it's Gran Turismo. But against the AI, I'm as dirty as they come. I will always bully the AI into submission. Also, the one thing I'll never understand about this game or any of the later Forza Motorsports or any of the other things, damn it, was one of the things they used to love to do, especially in Forza Motorsport, based on your car rankings in their single player, it's AI, you always started at the back of the pack. Never ever based on your car's rating, like how good it was, whether it's an S-Class, A-Class, things like that. I never understood that in the later games. But it's just another advantage afforded to the computer. Just like in this game, they stuck me in the back of the pack and I gotta go fight the AI to get to the top.
Can we really be clean on Forza though? LUL, if it's not you playing dirty, the opponents will.
Yeah, that's true. The opponents usually will play dirty, and well, not every match turns into a shove match, but I've been in quite a few of them. But for the most part, the races I've been in, they've mostly maintained a very clean racing. Like I said, once in a while, it's funny to watch a guy in a SpongeBob truck, drive in the reverse side of the course just to cause problems. But people like that don't usually do that kind of stuff in every match. It's usually just a gimme. I'm just gonna do this. Everyone has a good laugh, and then we go to the next race. But I've seen some lobbies where people will be jerks. They'll rear-end you deliberately, like what I like to do, just for that exact purpose. But yeah, I've been in some clean lobbies for the most part in Forza. But yeah, you're gonna still run into the jerks. Just like in Gran Turismo, I've been in some, dirty matches before. It happens.
Neutralize underscore. The baits are pretty simple with rammers though. When you know how to drive, you can get them the karma of their life.
That's, again, no argument there. You're still gonna run into the guys who are professional at this though, and they're just gonna. This is what they exist for multiplayer, but that's just kind of what you make peace with. They usually get ousted from the lobby pretty quickly, or everyone will start messing with him too.
Underscore. Rammers are like hackers, they are oftenly pretty greedy, and it's too developed up there, if you see what I mean. Kappa.
Yeah, they definitely are more common I've seen in Forza Motorsport than any other game I've played, but like I said, to some effect, most people are pretty used to them, they know how to deal with them, and most people don't tolerate it in the lobbies. Sometimes the rammer turns out to be just not a rammer, it's just they don't have any concept of checking their sides, their rear view mirrors, they don't have any spatial awareness in terms of where their car is, so they end up sideswiping all over the place. And I'm guilty of that sometimes. I've done that before, where I just forget where my car is compared to everybody else.
It's not too developed up there, I meant. I forgot the knot, like a penis.
Always comes back to the penis. Oh man. Oh man, sorry, I'm chewing on my snack right now. What a beautiful car. Shame that I gotta go to the F1 after this one, I think. Let's take a look. Alright, that was the last one for this series. Yep, AT1 is done.
Neutralize underscore. F1, oh god.
Well, it's Formula right here, AT2. We're not quite F1 yet. F1's all the way at the end over here, which is, for some reason, open right now. But here is the next set of races that we have. We've done this one. We have Formula Bar here.
Neutralize underscore. The complaints will be strong on that one LUL.
Well, that's, if you notice, that's the reason why I turned off the damage, is because my car was just getting knocked out too easily. So, but I actually do like them. It's just your car is basically, made of sticks and, and napkins. But that's to be expected. These things are incredibly lightweight. So I turned off the damage, and then that was just kind of it. Otherwise, I do like them. The problem is Fatty over here, with the 599 EVX over here. This gigantic piece of shit. This fat car here. Fatty Ding Dong.
Neutralize underscore. Fatty LUL.
Yeah. Driving the 458 again reminded me of this car is way too fat to be racing. You call this car in a car Grand Tour. Good for, those long distance drives. And we're doing 8 races, 6 laps. At least there's 6 laps on this one. I'm hoping that it's just going to be staying 6 instead of 8. And then, of course, the next one after this one is this beauty over here. The most redundantly named Ferrari ever.
Neutralize underscore. I don't like it too much, but it's much more because it's boring to drive. It goes fast, sure, but it's really sueless.
Yeah. No doubt about that. You go from the Enzo, and then here is the Ferrari LaFerrari. Hypercars. Ah, there we go. There's your time attack. And you're just going one-on-one races, I guess. Oh. Yes, the extremes on the
Neutralize underscore. Ferrari LaFerrari though, that's the exact opposite. It's super fun. Really spicy.
Oh, you were talking about the 599.
For days.
Well, for me, the 599, like you said, it's soulless. There's nothing to it. Ferrari LaFerrari is just, it's a redundant name for me. That's all. When it first came out, my friends and I just made fun of it simply because it was the name. You came from the Enzo, which was the pinnacle, and then you had the Ferrari LaFerrari. It's kind of like when people talk about the Lexus LFA, and it's just like, you know what the name stands for? It's all redundant. It's annoyingly redundant. There's the GT Advanced Series. Z4 GT.
Neutralize underscore.
Alright, give me the BMW.
Mercedes
Talk about disconnected
Lane
cars.
Oh, yes.
Let's see here. Okay, race P45 competition. Just 3 races? What? Oh no, hang on. That's why. McLaren.
Neutralize underscore. Or Peugeot La Peugeot. Imagine.
God, dude, that'd be lame. This is freaking lame as hell. Oh, God, these people need to work on their marketing department needs to go back and work on their names. Alright, well, that's what lies ahead for us. Next week it'll be Formula Bart's turn, and then after that we got the AT3 with the 599 Fatty. And hopefully we'll get quicker to this one right here, the Ferrari LaFerrari. And then eventually to the GT series, and now we'll cross over into the final leg of this.
It's like the X at every single product. Neutralize underscore. Or Pro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, remember they used to stick X on everything. That was a great marketing strategy. Yeah, that's how you know something's from the 90s, is because it has X in the branding. But that's about the end of the road for me here, folks. I gotta call it right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and see who is online and who are we gonna raid. Take a pause there, buddy. Alright, so let's see.
Neutralize underscore. I should rebrand myself. Neutralize X. So you know I'm extreme, right?
Yeah, add a couple extra X's so people know you're really extreme. Now that's true 90s marketing. Just don't go with the 3 X's, otherwise people are going to think you're going to be, what's it called? You know, that rated. Let's see here. Oh, he's playing. He looks like my friend over here is getting started on Halloween pretty early. Alright, so let me queue up
Neutralize
the raid
underscore.
here.
Or a Call of Duty player Kappa.
Oh, yeah. What was it? Like 420 smoke weed every day, 69, 619, like something like that. They always had, some of them had like their area codes. I figured, I was like, what is this number string? Oh, it's their area code. They stuck their area code in their gamer tag. Because, well, reasons. And of course, had
Neutralize
to do.
underscore. Triple X killer underscore 69 triple X.
Yeah, that's that too. Yeah, that's another popular one. Like, you exaggerate, but you've seen variations of that name running around all the time. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and prepare to raid my friend over here. He got started in his Halloween a little bit early here. So let me just get this ready here.
Neutralize
Let's queue this up, and
underscore.
let's find out what music we're
Typical 2011 teenager playing at Call of Duty.
But that's kind of the thing, though. That's what they chose. Or it was something along the lines that they're Quick Scoping Pro. I forgot about that one too. They're also a Quick Scoper Pro, something like that. I was always signifying what they were really good at too. You always see variations of that too. A 1v1 you
Neutralize
beat you in quick
underscore.
scopes.
Or trick shot.
Trick shot, yep, that one too. God. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I think we are good to go here. Let me go ahead and get the crash. There we go. Alrighty. So, I do appreciate you guys for all being here. I want to give a special thank you to Neutralize for being here. Always there and coming in the clutch to give me the tips and what I need to improve on. I always appreciate that. Otherwise, we're not going to learn unless we know what we're doing wrong.
Neutralize underscore.
But
Do you remember how annoying they were on Search and Destroy to set up their trick shots LUL?
Remember? Oh my god, dude. It's the memories. That's one of the things I wish I could go back and I could... honestly, if I could safely play Call of Duty MW2 and MW3 on the PC, I would love to do it. But it's never recommended that anybody do that because there's certain ways they can hijack your system if you do play that. So I always tell people, do not play Call of Duty
Neutralize
on PC.
underscore. 10 minutes of dumbasses trying to 360 each other's LUL.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those were our matches in a nutshell. That's how we always ended up with those ridiculous matches or those ridiculous dumbasses screwing up our matches. A bunch of jerks. But I do thank you for being here, Neutralize. I want to thank you all for being
underscore.
here. We'll be back again on Friday for some more of our normal gaming action. We might be doing some more Space Marine 2. Since our friend is back, I might be helping him out getting it set up on a Steam Deck so he can play. But in the meantime, I want you guys to all stick around. We're going to be raiding a friend of mine here. He's gotten already his Halloween looks like pretty early here. So I want you guys to all take it easy. Enjoy your time and let the spooks begin.
Neutralize underscore.
A week early.
No worries. Let me know when we can drive together.
Of course,
Neutralize
Neutralize.
underscore.
I'll let you know, my friend.
CYA.
Take it easy, my friend.